Hey there, it's Brandon Burns, your head of community here at Runway. We're back on the red couch, and with me is local entrepreneur from BDS, Stan Corner. How are you?
Really good, Brandon. Great to be here.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Thanks for having me.
Mate, I'm excited because we've finally been able to get you here on the couch. And more importantly, you've got some exciting news to share with us all about this amazing venture and startup that you've got in play. I just can't wait for you to share more with our audience, mate. What's going on?
Well, look, as you know, everyone will know me from BTS, or Business Technology Specialists. The journey over the last few years has been a really interesting one.
Yep.
And we now have another business called Business Automation Works. And while BAW, as we like to call it, was born out of BTS, we've now launched this as an independent business, and BAW is going national.
Wow.
We've launched our first solution, so it's a cloud solution for accountancy practices called ATO Mate.
Yep.
And the journey's just been amazing.
Yeah. So you've been in business for a long time now, and you've had a lot of success. What sort of made you go, you know what, I want to do a startup, I want to solve a problem, and I want to do something different?
It's a great question. I'm not really sure that I sat down one day and said, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So as many great entrepreneurs, I reckon it's sometimes just about opportunity and chance and recognising that. So we were working with our clients in BTS around helping them become more productive and more process driven via automation. And we came across this opportunity with accountancy practices where they had a problem. So as with all great startups, you need to solve a problem.
Yep.
And that's where we kicked off.
That's amazing. So you literally were inside accountancy practices, and what was that key problem that you noticed them experiencing that just needed to be solved?
So it was really processing documentation that comes into their practice on behalf of their clients. It's time consuming, it's pretty monotonous. It's probably not the most exciting task in the world.
Yep.
And add to that two additional things. One is it was probably at some level a bit error-ridden.
Yep.
Us as humans, we tend to do what we do, but it's easy to make an error. I think the next thing is accountancy practices, like everyone else, the world around them is changing. And while they've been a very consistent type of business, highly compliant because they work with the ATO, they're starting to realise things are changing around them, so they've got to do things differently. So just a prime time, great opportunity.
So it sounds like you're improving the experience of the client of an accountancy practice, being able to do things easier, but you're also improving the experience of an accountant who has no time to chase up and to do these processes. You're improving their experience.
Yeah, so one of the things we're really focused on is that the solutions that BAW creates and provides for our customer is really all about their client. So it's about improving the client experience of the accountancy practice. But you're right, this is really around allowing an accountancy practice to free up time to spend on more important things. And some of those things are increasing their revenues, maintaining better relationships with their clients.
That's amazing. So tell me, right, you've been one of our founding mentors and partners here at Runway. Talk to me about the importance you see an incubator like us playing for people who are probably 20 years, down the track from, not down the track, but 20 years earlier than what you are. So they're just starting out. They don't have, a successful business, I guess, under their belt and all those learnings. How important is a place like this?
Look, it's amazing, and that's why when the idea was pitched to me, we became involved immediately.
Great.
I look back nearly 20 years ago when we kicked off BTS, and while we knew the industry and it wasn't really a startup, it was a new business. And often the thing that we lacked was someone to go and tap on the shoulder and go, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm thinking. Am I on the right track? So I think there's certainly the network of advisors with experience. And in our experience with BAW getting that going, we've on numerous occasions reached out to the other mentors or Runway and said, hey, this is where we're at. I'm a bit lost, or I just need someone to give me a rub on the back and go, it's okay, mate. So as someone who's got the idea, doesn't have probably the financial backing initially, and probably still needs to earn a living, right?
Yep, totally.
The opportunity to access not just the mentors, but the program,
Yep.
which gives them, so for anyone who knows me, I'm pretty process driven, gives them a process with which to follow to identify, is this really an opportunity that is I can commercialise?
Yeah,
And
gotcha.
the value is immeasurable.
Yep, totally. Oh, that's awesome to hear. So tell me, right, how can people find out more about, is it BAW or is it ATO, mate? How can they?
So the company is Business Automation Works. Our single solution is ATO Mate for accountancy practices. So you can find us at businessautomationworks.com.au. But if you're an accountancy practice, you can certainly, if you do a Google search on ATO Mate, our webpage will come up. There's a really good explanation, a cool little video.
Yeah.
And find me on LinkedIn, reach out. We'd love to have a conversation and continue this amazing journey.
Mate, that's unreal. Well, Stan Corner, thank you so much for your time on the couch. I
Thanks,
finally
mate.
got you here.
It took a while.
It did.
Good to be
See you
here.
guys.
Thanks so much.